20 minutes, but I can do it anytime. Well, listen to what happened after you left. I got in. Oh shit, my phone! I can't find my phone. It's in the house somewhere. But I don't know where it is, so I came without it. Well, as I got in the truck to come down here, well, guess what? The truck was showing empty. The light was on, and I'm like, well, it wasn't that way when I backed in this afternoon. So I had to go. I'm without a phone, with almost out of gas, trying to get down here, and I go right to the gas station. So I got here like 10 minutes ago. Call it or here's the microphone. Yeah, just leave it up there. We're gonna call it. Or you want me to do it? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Cornerstone Arena and the Furniture and Things Community Center. Tonight we got a big matchup across the state. Our Elk River Elks are playing the Chaska-Chan. I'm not sure what they're called. Chaska-Chan? What are they called? Channers. Anyway, we're playing them tonight. And they're almost identical record of the Elks. And the battle of the top 10 for Junior Bowl. Our Elks are number 8. Chaska-Chan follows right behind us at number 9. We're all hoping for a little better game than the other night. We pulled it off. But it was close. So, we're all ready to start. Sit back, enjoy it. Let's go Elks. Well, the Elks lost the draw. Brought up to Chaska-Chan. Shot goes through the crease. Riley gets it up to Kramer. Kramer behind the net. Backhands it to Mac, and he's unable to control it, but Riley gets it back in. Kramer with the puck behind the net. Comes out. Around one. Backhands it up to Riley. Riley launches it. Oh, there it is. Kind of one of those things that what goes up must come down, unless it's in a hockey arena, then it's in the girder. Well, we're just going to call them the Channers. Halverson takes the draw. Krasinski tried to keep it going, but a loose puck picked up by Skyberg and thrown up in the mid-ice. Riley hit this guy. Skyberg, good defense, knocks it away. They try and get the puck through the crease, but Skyberg was there. They come around. Oh, a fan on a shot. Riley gets it to the near board. Passed it over, skated it. And up the Krasinski in the far corner in the opposite zone. Oh, a swing and a miss. Skyberg missed. What we were doing on a shot. Doesn't want to move. Drop the puck. A mile apart. Oh, I guess they're called the Storm. Helm beat his guy. Tried to center it. Went off the Chaska-Chan stick, the Storm stick. Helm tried to do it again. Gets it up to the point to Hughes. Hughes shoots, blocked. He gets it back again, shoots. It skips off a couple of people and goes behind the net. Comes near boards. Stoltz got it to Helm. Helm to and it'll be a face-off. Face-off circle and Elks. Offensive zone. Shot around the near boards. Rats took a swatch at it. Back behind the board. Thrown out to the Storm, and they come out. Hughes gets it, throws it against the near boards, but knocked into the defensive zone of the Elks. Hughes puts the puck up for White. I can do the camera.
The puck will come up and down into the Elk zone. Thomas puts it up for White on the near board. White walks to the net, makes it back to Rotz. Rotz with a shot, deflects into the corner. Rotz puts it up for Kramer. Kramer with a shot, deflected back into the corner. Rotz able to hold his own. Chaska puts it around the net. White beats his guy to the corner, pushes it up for Bankson. Bankson throws it down for Trzynski. Trzynski gets it knocked away and out of the zone, down into the Elk zone. Bankson puts his guy into the board. Kramer picks it up in the corner, stops behind the net, goes back the other way. Brings it out of the Elk zone, up for Elberson. Elberson tries to leave it back for Kramer, gets deflected. Bankson there to hit it back for Elberson. Elberson gets it deep into the storm zone. Trzynski floats it out, centers it for Bankson. Bankson with a shot. Goes just out. Elberson tries to send it for Riley. Wasn't quite there, and it'll bring around the near board and out down into the Elk zone for icing. And it'll come back down into the Chaska-Chan. Chaska rings it around the far board and back around the near board. Bassett trying to defend. Skyberg will pick it up in neutral up to Riley. Riley puts it out into center for no one in particular. Bassett will pick it up across the red line and put it down deep into the storm zone. Chaska puts it up the near board. Comes just out of the zone, and Bassett not able to hang it onto it in neutral, and Skyberg will get it up to Stoltz. Stoltz all the way over for Riley. Riley across to Halverson. Halverson back for Skyberg. Skyberg puts it down deep for Riley. Riley out front. Oh, quick shot from Stoltz, not able to get it in the net. Skyberg with a shot, deflected into the corner by the goalie. Storm will ring it all the way around the near board. Skyberg pinches and is successful. Stoltz picks it up behind the net, tries to center out front. Bassett picks it up in the line, takes a shot, and it's deflected up into the netting by the Storm goalie.
Last minute. You want to draw it out that way? You want to do it?
Comes out into neutral. Hughes puts his guy into the board. Chaska will come one-on-one. Quick shot, just misses the net. Rotz picks up the puck in the Elk zone, puts it up into neutral for White. It'll ring around behind the net. White there to pick it up, gets hit twice, and the Storm will pick it up in the corner and put it all the way out into neutral. Thomas picks it up, comes back over to Hughes. Hughes up to Rotz. Hughes will pick it up again, stick handle through one guy and put it down deep into the Chaska zone. Somebody lost their net guard behind the net. Westgard will get knocked off the puck. It'll come up and out of the zone for Chaska. Hughes falls, and Thomas will defend, but Hughes gets back into place and brings him over to the
Good recovery, Hughes.
It's up front, and the net gets knocked off, but it is still called a goal after the net is off. But Chaska-Chan leads the Elks 1-0 with 8.5 minutes left in the period. It's knocked off.
I know, but did we knock it off or did they knock it off?
Halverson will take the face off. Tries to win it over to Riley. Riley gets free from his guy, and Kramer will send it down deep into the storm zone. The Storm will bring it around. Halverson right out front. Oh, not quite there. Halverson gets knocked back into the corner. It'll come out into the neutral for Basin. Basin will put it back down deep in the Storm zone. Halverson puts it back in the corner for Riley. Riley back up for Halverson. Halverson up for Kramer. Kramer with a quick shot. Almost a great tip by Riley. It'll go up into the netting. Face off will come down back into the Storm zone. Halverson will win it back for Trzynski. Trzynski trying to get a shot off. Gets a backhand. Deflected out. Riley with his guy in the corner will go up for Bankson. Bankson with a quick shot and a quick glove save by the Storm volley.
I have to get.
Halverson will take the face off, come back for Kramer. Kramer with a quick shot will go wide into the corner. Come up for Bankson. Bankson is able to hold his own. Janasson will come out with it. Halverson will put his guy down. Kramer will come around the net. With speed out of neutral for Riley. Riley back to Kramer. Kramer beats his guy wide, walks in, quick shot, and a bad save by the Storm goalie. Halverson walks behind the net, tries to center it out front. Trzynski is not able to get a handle on it, and will come back into the corner. Riley knocks his guy off, puts it up for Halverson. Halverson up for Kramer. Kramer with a shot. Oh, right there! Lincoln! Trzynski scores! A backhand pass from Riley, Halverson, I can't really tell. And Trzynski puts it into the net. And just like that, the score is 1-1. Alcott will take the face off. Helm will put it back for Bassett. Bassett will put it down deep in the Storm zone. The Storm will battle with Alcott. Tries to put it around. Helm in the corner to contend. Alcott will try to come out with it. There's a lot of back and forth. Helm with it in the corner, brings it around for Stoltz. Stoltz for Alcott. Alcott back to Stoltz, centers, nobody there. Bassett will hold the zone back down deep. And the Storm will try to bring it around the front board. Skyberg will hold the zone. And Bassett whiffs on it. Alcott will bring it around the net. Gets caught. Skyberg is able to hold the zone though. A delayed penalty coming in on Chaska-Chan. And we will have a power play.
Oh
no. We're almost going to bring Alcott to the box, but never mind, I guess. So Elks will be on the power play. How much you got?
I'm still working on the battery. It'll be time. Just let me get the battery
Hughes
taken care
over
of.
to Rotz. Rotz back for Hughes. Hughes over to Kramer. Kramer not quite able to hang on to it. Will make space. Put it back for Hughes. Hughes back up for Kramer. Kramer makes space on the board. Up for Westgard, not quite there. And Hughes is able to hold the zone.
Nice.
Puts it
Nice,
back
Zach.
down
Nice.
deep. White there to pick it up. Tries to center for Westgard. It wasn't there. And the storm will come out, and one-on-one, Kramer will steal, come behind the net, and start moving with speed. Kramer beats this guy wide, walks in, quick backhand, and it'll go into the corner. White down for Kramer. Kramer up for Rotz. Rotz over to Hughes. Hughes with a quick shot. It'll deflect off. Westgard there to pick it up on the board. And it gets put all the way down into the Elk zone. Hughes will pick it up, create space, and bring it up for Rotz. It'll be just outside the zone for Trzynski. Trzynski over to Skyberg. Skyberg will walk in. Right around. Skyberg puts it in. Walks around the far board. And is able to put it in on the corner pad. That's Skyberg from Trzynski and Rotz. Riley will walk in. Try to walk in. Get the handle on it. Quick shot. Deflected it wide. The Storm will walk out of the zone. Into the Elk zone. Skyberg defending. Halverson can't quite get it out of the zone. Quick shot. Deflected wide by Bassett. Another shot will go wide. Another shot will be deflected wide. The Storm will put it to the point. Another shot gets blocked by Trzynski. They'll walk out of the corner. Trzynski trying to defending up top. The Storm walking all over the zone right now. Walking out of the corner, centers it, just misses. Will be deflected up. Skyberg defending.
You're up at 10. You need to do so I got it. All right. Substituting for my daughter. A shot from the point. Riley collects it, and he gets it out of the zone. Chaska-Chan. Oh, almost thrown by Stoltz. Stoltz put up into the neutral zone by Bassett. Bassett goes for a change. And back behind the net of the Elks, Helm. Helm takes a shot, goes right through the crease, comes to the near boards. Battling in the corner. Stoltz lets one fly from the point and save on the goalie's part. All right, Alcott took the draw, puts it forward. Two outs battling one. Oh, unable to hold the zone. Thomas throws it in. Chaska-Chan with the Storm. Get up, blocked by Alcott. Alcott stolen. Took it back to the far corner. Westgard giving him a hand. And the glove. Rotz took the draw. Get up to the far boards and wrapped around by Chaska-Chan Storm. Going up towards the point. Thomas thought he could hold it in, but he couldn't. Hughes back for it, and it's icing on the Storm's part. Rotz gets it back in the shot from the point. Thomas. Little weak one towards the goal is easily covered by the storm. Hughes with it. He's back into his zone. Hits the West guard. West guard up to Thomas and into the zone. I can take it. Thomas kept it in. That's twice he kept it in. And shot all the way down into the far corner, knocked back into the corner is White. Rots across Thomas. Thomas started to take a shot, hesitated, and then let it fly, and it was blocked.
All right, I'm back. Here we go. All right. Storm will come back behind the net. They'll try to come up the far boards. They'll come into neutral. Thomas there to put it back down deep in the Storm zone. 13 seconds left in the period. Trzynski will hold the zone. It'll come up for Riley. Riley will give it Trzynski. 2 seconds left in the period. That's Trzynski from Riley. Backhand far down. Beautiful. And Riley went up. Out of way. That is 2 for Trzynski in the first period of this game. And that'll be the end of the first period.
Am I going to bed? Yeah. I hope the high can get working quick. I'm so jittery right now. Yep, it's on high.
That must have been a good pull. Probably a good pull.
Oh, probably, yeah. I'm gonna the way I've metabolized these are starting to change.
Well, if I do this, sit next to Grandma because she's out there.
I'll try. I just need to. And I'm a little bit superstitious about not being in this vicinity. This is where I normally sit. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, for my team, every time we got down there, we lost. All right, the start of period 2, the Elks are up 3-1. And Halverson will take the face off. Halverson over to Trzynski. Trzynski tries to put it through. Comes back into the Elk zone. Bankston puts his guy. Will beat it up for Halverson. Halverson will go back over, try to go back over for Trzynski, but it'll go deep. The Storm will be in the corner with it. We'll try to put it back the other way. Halverson will pick it up and put it out for Riley. Oh, Riley can't quite get a handle on it. Riley pins his guy against the board. And Trzynski will... Riley was a little offside, so they get the take up. And then the Storm will walk out and put it deflected down deep into the Elk zone. Bankston back to pick it up. Oh, almost went bad there. Kramer will put it up the boards for Riley. Riley up for Halverson. It'll go not for icing. Storm will get there. Trzynski will line up his guy. And Skyberg will get it out neutral over to Kramer. Kramer back over for Skyberg. Skyberg over for Trzynski. Chuzinski will put it in for Helm. Helm with a quick shot goes wide. And the Storm will put it up the far boards. Alcott there to keep it in. Alcott walks around, quick shot, and Helm is there to put in the rebound. Quick shot by Alcott, and Helm is there to put in the rebound.
This is how I know they can play.
The Elks will now lead the score 4-1. The puck will come back into the Storm zone. They'll try to come up the far boards with it. White will pick it up in neutral, back for Skyberg. Skyberg will come off the near boards. Storm will pick it up and walk it into the Elk zone. Bassett will pick it up into the corner over to White. White pulls up over for Westgard. Westgard will walk it and get hit, and it'll go down deep. Westgard on the near board, battling, and Westgard will walk around the net with it. Loses it in the corner, tries to put it out, but Rotz gets a handle on it, tries to take a quick shot. White gets hit behind the net hard, and Rotz will put a guy in really hard at the corner. Right out front, and quick shot by Rotz, and a really nice save by the Storm goalie. Was right there. Chuzinski puts it out in front for Rotz, and very quick shot. And it was just a reflex save by the goalie. Super close. Halverson will take this off.
Who's hurt there behind Stoltz?
White. He's the one who got hit behind the net. Riley will put it back in the corner for Halverson. Halverson tries to center for Krasinski and gets intercepted. And the Storm will walk out of the zone with it and into the Elk zone. Quick wide shot and quick save by, I don't know, by Miles. I'm just going to say Miles. Because I've been told it's Sheely, I've been told it's Schley, and now I'm not sure. So it's just by Miles now. Halverson takes the face up through for Chuzinski, but another shot on net and glove save by Miles. Halverson taking the face off. It'll go back behind the net for Skyberg to pick up. Skyberg whiffs on it. Second time gets it up to Riley. Riley will go across to Chuzinski. Chuzinski will walk in. Rose going to leave it back for Halverson. Nobody there. And the Storm will walk it out. And will go across for Riley. Riley tries to get it up for Chuzinski. And it'll go down for ice. I mean, to me, it looks like the Storm guy purposely missed the puck mistake. But it doesn't matter. And the face-off will come back into the Elk zone on our board. Halverson taking the face-off. Riley will walk through, put it out into neutral. Storm will turn it up on the far board. He'll walk it back into their zone. Hughes there to pick it up. Hughes comes through for Chuzinski. Chuzinski gets tripped on the blue line, and that'll be a penalty on the Storm. And the Elks will go on the power play for the second time this game. Westgard taking the face-off comes over for Kramer up to Hughes. Hughes over to Rotz. Rotz walks it around. Puts it for Kramer. Kramer with a quick shot, pad save, and Hughes will run all the way over and can't quite hold the zone, but will keep it. and he'll get pushed over. And the Storm will try to walk away with it. White will get it and put it up for Hughes. Hughes will walk in, gets knocked away, and it'll go all the way down into the Elk zone. Rats will get it and start walking up the ice. Walks it all the way into the Chanhassen zone. Beats the defender, puts it out front. Quick shot by White. I don't even know what happened. And the Storm will throw it all the way back down into the Elk zone. Hughes back to retrieve. Hughes stops behind the net, up for Kramer. Kramer across for Rotz. Rotz will walk through neutral. Rotz will leave it for Kramer. Kramer over for Skyberg. Skyberg down to Riley. Riley in. Oh, a quick shot by Rotz and tries to center it for Westgard. And quick cover by the Storm goalie. Some good work coming around by the power play. Just can't quite get it in the net right now. Halverson taking the face off. Halverson will win it back for Skyberg to hold the zone, and it'll come out. And Thomas will come over for Skyberg, and Skyberg will start boxing into the zone. I apologize, I forgot I was running the camera. Trzynski will hold the zone, but Storm will throw it all the way down back into the Elk zone. Miles will move it for Skyberg. Skyberg will go across for Halverson. Halverson can't quite get a handle on it, and Storm will put it back down deep for Skyberg. Skyberg up to Thomas. Thomas starts walking into the Storm zone. Leave it back for Trzynski. Can't quite get a handle on it, and Skyberg will put it down for Thomas. Thomas up to Riley. Riley back down to Thomas. Thomas feeds it to Riley, and Riley will score! A beautiful kick and goal play by Riley and Thomas in the corner to set up a beautiful goal. And Riley has more than a few points. Beautiful work down low from Riley and Thomas to get us our fifth goal. We also now lead 5-1 with 9.5 minutes left in the second period. The Storm will pick it up off the face-off, but Helm will put it down deep into the Storm zone. Alcott will pick it up, put it on the near board. We'll bring it up for Bankson. Bankson with a shot, and it'll be deflected up into netting. And face-off will come down deep into the Storm zone on the near side. Schultz takes the face-off around the net to the far board. Kramer will sort of hold the zone, but he'll come out, and Kramer will pick it up in neutral, go over to Bankson. Bankson up off the far boards for Schultz. Schultz will lose it back for Alcott. Alcott will come walking through neutral, has to take it away, and the Storm will put it down deep into Elk zone, and Miles will cover it, the deflection off the board, and the face-off will come into the Elk zone.
One big kid at defense for Chaska-Chan.
Alcott will take the face-off. Thomas will come through and pick it up. Try to go up for Schultz, and Alcott will get a hold of it. 2-on-2, up to Helm. Helm can't quite get a hold of it, but gets tripped. And then the Storm will come walking the other way. Quick shot and deflected wide. Hughes will come out and
trip. They call it?
And it is offside, and the goalie is yelling the effort. Chaska.
What was he yelling about?
There was Kramer was quoting.
Oh.
And none of you saw it. Ross will take the face off. We'll come back to Thomas. Thomas over Hughes. Hughes off the board. Tries to get it to Rods, but The Storm will try to put it back down deep. It'll come out into neutral. White will fall over his own skates. And the Storm will put it off the far board. The big guy will walk it in. Quick shot. 2 saves by Miles. It'll be put out into neutral. They offside. They have to come back out and regroup. But Hughes will pick it up in our zone and move it up to Rots. Rots will put it into the Storm zone.
Get in there, get in there.
And it'll come off the west guard. Thomas with a quick shot, and it'll go down deep. It'll come off the near board. Thomas with another shot off the board. It'll go for Halverson. Halverson will put it down behind the net. And the Storm will start walking. Trzynski almost intercepts, but they'll come back the other way. And it is offside at the blue line on the Storm. And the face-off will come just outside the Elk zone in front of the Storm bench. 7 minutes exactly left in the period. Halverson takes the face off. It'll come back for Bassett. Bassett up to Riley. Riley centers it to Halverson. 2-on-1. Halverson over for Trzynski. Trzynski shot. Oh!
There's the Hattie!
Trzynski with the hat trick! Trzynski with the hat trick in the second period. Woo! Halverson. One in the second period. Let's go, Lincoln!
Here.
Halverson will take the base off. It'll come back to Skyler. Skyler puts it up. Riley will put it down deep into the Storm zone. Thomas took a shot. It'll go back behind the net. Storm will walk it through neutral. Quick shot. Great save by Miles.
Can't let down. They got to keep going.
Halverson taking the face off. It'll come back for Thomas. Thomas will walk it behind the net. Put it up for Trzynski. Trzynski centers for Halverson. Halverson up over for Riley. Riley will put it down deep into the Storm zone. Halverson behind the net, not quite able to pick it up. And the Storm will put it off the board. Helm will hold the zone down for Stoltz. It'll come up the boards to Thomas. Thomas will put it back down for Helm. Helm back up for Thomas. Thomas down for Stoltz. Stoltz out front, not quite able to get a handle on it, and it'll come back the other way, 2-on-2.
Behind you.
Thomas with a good defensive play, and he'll walk it up to Stoltz. Stoltz will put it down deep. Stoltz steals it off the Storm and puts it down deep into the Storm zone. Alcott up for Bankston. Bankston with a quick shot. It gets blocked by Stoll. Stoll tries to turn around. The shot goes off the board for Helm. Helm puts it out front. Gets put up in the air by the goalie. And the Storm will put it off the board. Bankston can't quite get a hold of it and will come back down into the Elk zone. Kramer will pick it up behind the net. Kramer will start walking, give it up to Bankston. Just misses the target and will go up high. Bankston will get a hold of it, put it off the boards, and put it all the way down for icing in the Storm zone. And the face-off will come back into the Elk zone.
Come on, Hughes.
Rotz takes the face off, gets neutralized. Bassett will pick it up off and will walk up the near board, put it down deep into the Storm zone. White will be there to pick it up. It'll come up off the board. Hughes will hold it in. Bassett will put it down deep. Gets double teamed. And the Storm will put it out of their zone up into neutral. Skyberg goes over to Hughes. Hughes up, tries to go up to White, gets deflected. And it'll be put down deep into the Elk zone. Skyberg will pick it up behind the net, put it up the boards to Trzynski. Trzynski up for Hughes. Hughes will put it up into neutral. White. Hughes will pick it up off the board, put it up for Rotz. Rotz will backhand, quick save by the Storm. And it'll go into the stands. The face-off will be down deep in the Storm zone on the far board. Thomas will hold his own the first time, not the second. 2-on-1. Good shot. Oh!
Nice!
Save by Miles!
Nice!
Oh my lord! Got the first save and wrestles to get back to the second save. Amazing play. Wow. Wow. Great goalie play from Miles. Halverson took the draw, will come up off and go back down into the corner, tries to center. Quick shot from the Storm. Good save by Miles. Thomas will put it up for Trzynski and then across for Halverson. Halverson will try to center. Not quite there. Kramer will pick it up in neutral. Put it up off the boards for Trzynski. It'll come down into the Storm zone. Trzynski able to hold the zone. Quick shot by Kramer. Riley not quite able to get a handle on it. And
there were bodies everywhere.
It'll be thrown all the way through neutral down for icing and on the Storm, and it'll come back down into their zone. Storm zone on the far board. You owe me one slushie. Alcott puts it down in the corner. The Storm will pick it up. Alcott steals. It'll go back behind the net. The Storm will put it off the near board. Robbie will put him into the board. They'll bring it out into neutral. Hughes will pick it up and put it off the board for Elm. Elm over to Alcott. Off the players. They'll put it back down deep right there. Elm's able to drain it!
Elm gets his second.
That's Elm's second of the game. Trzynski has 3. Elm has 2.
And various others.
And Riley has 1.
One, I think.
Riley has 1 and Skyberg has 1.
Yeah.
And the Elks will now lead 7-1. With 2 minutes left to go in the second period. Helm has it in neutral. We'll give it back to Hughes. Hughes up to Schultz. Gets taken away. Alcott will put it back to Hughes on the far board. He'll backhand up to Helm. Helm across for Schultz. Schultz will put it down deep into the Storm zone. Storm will try to go up the far board. We'll go back behind the net. Stoltz there. Alcott steals. Stoltz will try to center it. Goes off the back of the net. And the Storm will start coming out of the zone. Put it off the near glass. And Basin will put it up the boards for White. It'll come back the other way. White tries to get it in neutral. Quick shot.
Nice
and a great block by Hughes. And it'll come out of the zone.
You felt that one.
White tries to put it past this guy. It didn't work. 2-on-2. They take a spill. Banks will pick it up on the near board and put it up for White. White chasing. it'll hit his other defensive partner. Try to give it to Bassett, not quite there. Rocks will pick it up in the corner. We'll put it up for Skyberg. Skyberg with a quick shot. Oh, rebound! Rebound! He's still there, still out, still. Oh, and then a glove save by the Storm goalie.
He's hurt.
Yeah. Bats will take the face off and hold it into the zone. We'll put it into the corner. Bassett will pick it up, go up for White. White to Skyberg. Skyberg able to put it back down into the corner. 30 seconds left in the period. It'll come up to Skyberg. Skyberg will put it back down the boards, but it'll come out. Skyberg's able to give it to Rotz. Rotz able to keep it onside and put it back down in the zone. They'll bring it around to the near board and back the other way. White there to defend. It'll come up the far board. They'll backhand it out of the zone. Kramer chasing. Kramer will bring it all the way to the far board. 3 seconds after the period. Bassett will pick it up, backhand it up the board. Dude! What is that?
What was that? That was well after the whistle.
After the whistle, Chaska-Chan decides to put a kid on the ground.
Well, we retaliated, and so
And
Jack made
Riley
it on
will
too.
put the other kid down too. This is gonna be a risky game in the third period. And the Elks will leave to go into the third period. And now we can watch the Zamboni.
You can take it.
It'll be coincidental.
Well, no, there might be a charging. There might be.
Marchand told him 5-on-5. They asked him.
Oh. Well, I guess they can decide anything they want in there. I was thinking since after the whistle. Yes. I was thinking after he.
Well, the orange stripe grab points that out and goes, and Marchand goes 5-on-5.
4 or 5 minutes. I think you're right. I think it's a 5 or a 2 because we're so far ahead.
Just a 2 goalies battles, probably.
They look open.
Oh, the sign in front of it that they put out.
Oh, okay.
They're closing out. But they're not taking it.
I can't get this under control. That's fine. I mean, nothing's going to happen. That's fine. That's fine. Please, thank you. Thank you for your help.
If you're in the bar, I don't know if I can walk in there, but I'll take over here.
Just look for them. Right. You're welcome.
I just love this.
Oh, she makes it. Yeah.
No, I don't. Watch the last.
Yeah,
And it was
well,
in and out, in and out.
yeah.
I didn't know if it was my TV and then is there a way of
There's
letting you know?
there's
She said, yeah, there is.
there's a little message chat room in this guy. If you can get on there and type something to us, but if it's only one person, if I'm running by myself, I can't see it. It would take a break like this in order for me to see everything. But some people, well, it's the internet here. You know, like the picture has been great here on this, but on that arena it's totally different because it's more enclosed. We're both outside. There, we're in the middle. It's a metal box, so the signal from the Wi-Fi is not there. And we run into that a lot of places. And so what happens is if it's excessive, you can't really see what's going on. I'll put it together and then I'll upload it onto the same site. So it'll just be under video versus live. Yeah. Well, I mean, if somebody scores, you know, 2, 3, 4 times, you know, I want to think that clearly. But yeah, you're welcome. I always get a good yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, she is really good at it, and it was just she just said, "Ah, let me try doing it." And it was like everybody said, "That was nice." She listens to it, she downplays herself, but she really makes it happen. Yeah. Well, actually, we kind of got her a little bit at Shakopee. She was sitting right next to us. You know, that makes it good. But sometimes that's funny. You're welcome.
All right, welcome back to the third period. Elks are holding on to a 7-1 lead. Let's win. Face off. Throw it up north. Kramer carries it around.
The storm will put it to center. And Westgard will try to get it out of the zone. We'll come back down deep into the Elk zone. They'll bring it around the far board. Watts will pick it up and walk it through center. We'll come back to Westgard offside. The Elks will get back onside. Bankston will put it back down deep. White will pick it up. It'll go out toward, tries to center it, not quite there. They'll walk out 2-on-2. Storm tries to walk around Thomas. Thomas will get a stick play. It'll go back behind the net. He was there to defend. We'll push it up the far board. And Westgard will try to get back. He was not quite there. We'll put up the boards for Alcott. Alcott will pick it up and go 1-on-2. Alcott can't quite able to hang on. Tries to push it forth for Stoltz. Not quite there. Hughes will hold the zone. Stoltz will try to center it. No one there. And the Storm will come back the other way. They'll try to put it through quick. And the Storm will score. The backhand through 5 ball. And the Storm will put a second game in. The score is Elk 7 to the Storm 2 with 13 minutes, 17 seconds left in the period. Alcott will take the face off. He'll come back to the Storm. The Storm will walk it through. It's right on the blue line. Skybird will push it over for Kramer. Kramer will create space. Put back over for Skybird. Skybird up to Helm. Helm it'll go up for the Storm. Kramer puts his guy into the board. Skybird will pick it up. Again, I'm sorry, you're not moving the camera. Helm will try to get it up the boards. The Storm will have an opportunity. Skybird will take that. Quick shot by the Storm and it'll go up over and deflect it up. Helm will backhand it through the middle and will go all the way down for icing and come back into the Elk zone. Yard sale.
Where?
There. Robertson taking the face off the equipment. Neutralize. The Storm will take a hold of it. Great block by Trzynski. Will go up into the netting. And face off will come back down into the Elk zone. Halverson will take the face off. Quick shot by Storm off Miles' head, and it'll go up into the netting. It'll face off back in the same spot. Kramer will pick it up behind the net. Oh, sorry. some battle in the corner. It'll go up to Trzynski. Trzynski will backhand it up to Kramer. It'll come over for Halverson. He can't quite hang on to it. And they'll go 2-on-1. Quick shot. Mask save by Miles. Halverson put it up to the far. Kramer tries to block out. Can't quite get there. Trzynski backhands it, and Bassett will put it down. Quick steal by Bassett, and it'll go wide. Trzynski battling, it'll go all the way across. Hughes will pick it up and walk it in. Quick shot, it'll hit a stick and deflect wide. It'll come out to center, and the Storm will walk out with it. 2-on-2. Good D by Thomas.
Nice.
Thomas will put it up for Rotz. Rotz will start walking. And it's outside.
Is that a scoop?
A little one. Rotz taking the face off. Rotz will neutralize. Westgard will put it back to Hughes. Hughes over to Thomas. Thomas will put it down deep. Goalie will put it back out. Westgard can't quite keep a hold of it around the net. And the Storm will come walking out through neutral and into the out zone. Thomas with good defense. Rotz will pick it up. 2-on-1. White and Rotz. White. Quick shot. Goes wide. And the Storm will come walking out with it. Quick shot blocked by Thomas. They'll send it in the corner. Schultz up for Hughes. Hughes will continue walking. Neutral gets stolen. And the Storm will come off of the far board. Skyberg back to pick it up and will put it up to Helm. Helm can't quite hang on to it, so the Storm will take control. Helm holds his own over for Alcott. Alcott puts it down in the corner. Helm keeps it in the corner. Alcott tries to walk out with it. And the Storm will grab it and it'll go back.
Good back shot.
Quick shot. It'll deflect off the net. Schultz will get a hold of it and send it out into neutral. Can't quite. Helm will hang on to it. Shot right at the net. Rebound. Tries to center it out front. Alcott can't quite get there. The Storm will put it back behind the net to the far boards. Bassett can't quite hold his own. He'll walk across the blue line and get back on side. Down deep. Riley with an opportunity. Can't quite get it in the air. And Skyberg will hold the zone down in the corner. Riley fighting for it on the board. Lincoln will keep it in. Trzynski. Riley will walk off the boards. Up to Trzynski. Oh, Trzynski can't quite hang on to it. And will backhand it back the other way. Skyberg on the near board and will come back all the way to Kramer. Kramer up for Riley. Riley will walk in all by himself. Quick shot.
Yeah!
Oh, Riley's second of the game. They left Riley all alone using the green play. They are able to get it up right away. Third goal. Riley has 2. Lincoln has 3. Oh my lord. Who else has 2?
Elm.
Elm has 2. Riley has 2. Lincoln has 3. And Skyberg has 1. They'll come up the near board for Kramer. Kramer walked to the center, quick shot, and a glove save. That's 8 minutes left in the period, running time. off to White. White back to Kramer. Kramer will hold the zone. It'll come out 2-on-1 on Bankson. He'll bring it over. Oh, whiffs on the shot twice. Couldn't actually get it on net. Rotz, White, and Bankson fighting on the near board. White will walk out. 3-on-2. White over for Westgard, just a little behind him. It'll come back up for Bankson, and it'll be offside as Kramer touched it before he could get back onside. And the face-off will
Take a seat.
right out in front of the Storm bench. Seven minutes left in the period. Rotz takes the face-off. Will come back to the Storm defense. They'll walk it all the way back into their zone behind the net. To the corner, White will keep it in. Rotz tries to steal. Westgard gets a hold of it, sends it wide. The Storm will try to send it up the boards. Westgard will hold. Will walk through the middle over to the side. No call on what seemed to be a trip on Rotz. We'll center it out front for Thomas. Thomas with a shot 9 feet over the net. White will pick it up in the corner. Storm will come off the near board. Rotz will try to send it back down, but it'll come off the near board. Quick shot. Oh, and goal. The puck kind of got away. Thomas trying his best, but ultimately they are able to put it in the net. It is now 8-3 Elks. We're back to not running time. 6 minutes, about 6:08 left in the period. Alcott takes the face off to go back to the Storm. Storm will send it through neutral into the center. Quick shot and quick chest save by Miles. Bassett working the down behind the net. Stoltz will pick it up on the far side. Try to walk through his guy. Skyberg will pick it up and start
Somebody
skating
stay
from
back.
neutral. We'll go walk into the other zone. Helm playing deep. It's centered out front for Stoltz. Not quite there. Bassett will pick it up on the blue line and send it back down deep. Stoltz tries to center for Alcott. Not quite there. An opportunity for Helm can present itself 2-on-1. Quick shot. Bad save by Miles. It'll come up for Alcott. Alcott trying to get it out of the zone just outside the blue line. Stoltz will try to send it up to Helm. Can't quite get there. Alcott will hang on to it. And then it'll be hit again. Skyberg up to Helm. Helm will send it down deep into the Storm zone. 5 minutes left in the period. In the game. And Halverson will intercept a pass trying to come out of the zone by the Storm. Trzynski will pick it up, walking it behind the net. And the Storm will ultimately come out of the zone with it. Kramer will send it up right in front of the Storm bench. The Storm tries to go over to the near board. Trzynski hits his guy and will send it back down. Trzynski battling in the corner. It'll come right out front. Oh, no one there to sink it though. Riley will hold the zone. Trzynski in the corner.
He wants a piece of the big guy.
The Storm. Bankston holds the zone. It'll stay down deep. 4 minutes left in the period. Halverson gives chase. Storm. It'll ultimately come out of the zone and come down into the out zone. Bankston will pick it up and walk it around the net. Stop. Go back the other way and try to put it up for Halverson. Couldn't quite get there. And Trzynski will put it off the board. Kramer able to intercept. They're onside. Kramer on the near board. Trzynski able to keep it down low. Kramer trying to hit the big guy. Trzynski with another shot goes down wide. Riley able to hold his own, but ultimately they'll walk out with it. Big guy will walk in 1-on-2. Kramer will knock the puck away. It'll go back on the net for Mason. Benson will try to get it out.
Outside.
It's held in at first, and then it'll come back down into the Storm zone. They'll put it off the board. Back for Thomas. Thomas over to Hughes. Hughes off the board, tries to go up for White. The Storm will get it. Rotz almost holds his own. Comes back out. Rotz will get a piece of it, so it'll go up, and White will put it down into the Storm zone. Westgard puts it down into the corner, avoids his hit. Rotz hits a guy, and the Storm will come walking out of the zone with it. It'll come back to Thomas. Thomas will put it off the board. It'll come back out in the neutral. The Storm will get a hold of it just outside the Elks blue line, and they'll send it back down deep. Thomas back to pick it up behind the net. It'll go up to White. White all the way across for Westgard. Just goes over a stick, and they'll put it down into neutral. Rotz chasing. They'll put it up the near board and go all the way over to far. Thomas is able to keep it in on his knees and then sends it down deep into the Storm zone. They'll pass out and send it down deep into the Elk zone. Teddy Alcott will hit his guy. Bassett will go up to Helm. Helm holds on to it. Will go up for Stoltz. Just bouncing puck. Storm able to hold the zone. Stoltz defending up top. And they'll walk into the going centered up front, no one there to capitalize. And Helm will try to bring it out of the zone. Gets held in. It'll come up front. Alcott will send it off the far board. It'll go into neutral. And Helm will get a chase. A minute left in the period. Helm behind the net. Delays. It'll come up off the board for Skyberg. Skyberg will put it down into the corner. Whoa! He gets hit in the head.
From behind.
Yeah. Quick shot by Alcott. Deflects White. Delayed penalty. Trzynski sends it out. White will send it into the bench.
Oh, sorry, Rob.
31 seconds left in the period, and the Elks will have a power play for the rest of the game. As he hit Stiver really high up in the cage. Halverson will win it over to Trzynski. Trzynski back to Bankston, over to Kramer. Kramer will walk it in with speed. Will create space off the near bird. Walk it right in the center. Quick shot. Wide. And it'll be sent all the way down into the Elk zone. Miles with it. Oh, they'll capitalize. Oh, almost a bad situation there, but able to recover. Halverson will walk it up to Kramer. Kramer with speed will walk in. Quick shot.
Yeah.
Oh! Kramer will put it in. Nothing left in the game. The Elks will win 9-3. Great job, Elk River. Final score: Elks 9, Storm 3. 30. Elks got 33 shots on net. Storm had 18. Go boys.
We play them in a week. They're going to be hot, so you get even. Okay. What do you want to?
All right, and we'll have our final goal summary as Trubinsky with our hat trick, Jack Riley with 2, Helm with 2, Skybird with 1, and Kramer with 1.
Yep. I think it was 9, I think.
Yep. And that will be bye now.